Welcome to this B1 Printer Delivery e-learning session on email and the multi-language setup that we have in the system. So what is this email multi-language setup? Well, it's all about some special keywords that we can do on report action, and I will present this as a demo on sales order, but it can be done on all the configurations, of course. So out of the box, this sales order, which in my case is running English, will just get an English email with an English PDF that are English inside. But we can actually do a bit more than that. In that, if we, for example, switch to Spanish, then out of the box, a few of the things will actually turn into Spanish. So if we press here, a Spanish customer would probably have gone in and written something in Spanish here. So we had the different things. And you will see that a few of the things, like the name of sales order, sorry, I can't speak Spanish, so I won't try to pronounce these things, but they are replaced a few places, and in the PDF, that's out of the box, also being able to be translated into Spanish, so we see various things in Spanish. And if you just want to run Spanish all the time, you of course would just go in, write the Spanish words here, and the places where you saw Spanish already, that is because it's set up to say, give me the object name, meaning sales order, in the BP language. That's a special keyword. If you don't want it to switch like that, you can just make object name instead. But what if you want to have that if the customer on the sales order is English, everything should be in English. If the customer on the sales order is Spanish, everything is in Spanish. Well, in such a case, we will rely on the SAP's own translatable field system. And we can do that. You can't see the translatable field system until you add something. So if you're in the process of adding a brand new one, you won't do it until you add it in the base language, in my case English, and then go in and change it. In order for us to do this, you need to have in company settings turned on, where do we have it? Multi-language support here. If that's not turned on, it's not available. But given that you are interested in this multi-language, you probably have it already. And then you know that you can often, for example, in an item, you can go in and press here with this little translatable field and turn the language of the description into another language. And you can do the same on our screens. Unfortunately, SAP have a little visual box so you can't see that little globe that I showed on the item, but it's actually still there and you can press them. So in that regard, you can do the same and say, let's have that in Spanish. In my case, I don't know the name. We can still use the special syntax, so probably we won't change this, but if you had a more advanced title, let's just write Spanish title. So we understand that it have happened. And in the same manner, you can press over here and go into Spanish, Spanish body, and if you need to have a bit more room, you can just double click. That's a little tip. And finally, and again, you can use all the special keywords if need be. I'm just making it very simple here so we can quickly see a demo. And this would be Spanish attachment. These are the three fields you can do it for. Here you can technically also do it and save email on the file name, but that's a little less normal to do. But now we are ready. We are in Spanish here. The Layout can already do it. If you use your own layout, of course, you need to have it support that it detects what language there are in the database and change the language. But if we email, we should see that we got something with Spanish title, Spanish body, Spanish attachment, and it's Spanish as we saw before already. So that is how you do it. You can set it up for multiple languages, of course. And a little tip, if you take this from one database to another, there is right clicks here in order to import the language data and export it from the two different systems. So that is a possibility, so you don't need to manually enter it again and again. And that's everything there is to it. If it's important for you to run multiple languages, it is as simple as we just saw. So with that, thank you for attending. Hope it was beneficial.